I'm all for going on the journey to living my, true life purpose, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. It's hard, you know what I mean? When you wanna go down that path, it's all worth it in the end, but not in a rush to go through that again. What's up, y'all? It's me, Tyler, back with another video. Finally, right? It's been a while. It feels like forever. Yeah, I got a lot going on, and I'm going to explain what the hell is going on in this video. But before I get started, I am obsessed with this anklet that I got from this black-owned business. Let's see if I can lift my leg up to show you. You see it? It's pearl, and it's really cute. I am a beach bunny. Like, I love summer accessories. So bracelets, toe rings, whatever, I'm here for it. But anyways, back to the video. This video is about anxiety and stress. But, mainly anxiety. Even though arguably anxiety and stress can be the same thing. Let me just start off with TikTok potentially being banned. I know there's like a lot of steps to make that happen. The idea of that kind of stressed me out. And speaking of that, it's really sad when people actually crave the downfall of successful TikTokers. People are like, oh yeah, TikTokers are gonna have to go get a real job now. Why are you hating? FYI, praying for someone else's downfall is not going to upgrade your life. And if you gave up on your life and the goal is to not be uplifted, you may not realize this, but you have indeed become one of those miserable people that you once swore you would never become. But back to my anxiety. Lately, my anxiety has been crazy. The thought of losing TikTok, a place where I finally feel accepted and I have a community of people that support me, could potentially be gone forever within the United States of America. But yeah, the potential TikTok ban on top of me moving to a whole new city in a couple of months. So the making that decision, among other things, has really been stressing me out. I haven't had a good night's sleep since I made this decision to move to a new city 2 weeks ago. I like to think of myself as a chill person. That is something that I strive to be every day because I know what stress and anxiety does to people. I come from a family where many of my family members are diagnosed with, having anxiety. They are given anxiety medicine and don't take them. They have high blood pressure from stressing the fuck out over the smallest things. And if you let them, they will stress you the fuck out. And I ain't got time for that. Stress and anxiety can become a comfort out of familiarity. It's a feeling that you are used to. So you won't even be able to see life as a glass half full type of person. That doesn't even translate to you. You can only interpret life negatively. Have you ever been around someone that they complain about everything or like they always speak negatively about everything? The best conversation that you can get out of them is either gossiping about somebody else or just making life out to be so terrible and hard. But when you bring up something positive, they don't want to talk about it. Or you do most of the talking and they're clearly uninterested. You don't have to be around that. But I refuse to let that be me. I'm breaking the cycle, if you will. But that's easier said than done when you're back into that environment where 90% of the people around you think that way and you're the only one that doesn't think that way. So even though I know that I'm right, you should be a positive person and believe in yourself and be confident enough in yourself that you can overcome obstacles. But when everyone else around you is saying that's not how life works, even though they're clearly wrong, they have strength in numbers. You know what I mean? And this is something that I didn't think that I would have to endure ever again, but I also trust the process. Me being here has not been all bad. I started writing my book, and I've been getting more active on posting on social media and all these other things. So I feel like all of the negative things are just making me stronger, you know? But what made me come back to Mississippi in the first place? Everything was just crazy. So I was like, okay, let me just take a step back, go back to my grandma's house for a little while, no longer than a year. And yeah, I'll leave after that. It's been a few months, over a year. It's time to go. And I didn't want to rush things either, but I can feel when it's time to go, and that feeling is scary. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with going back to your parents' house to get yourself together. It only becomes a problem when you get comfortable and stay there. Don't stay too long, but know when it's time to bounce. But as excited as I am, I'm also nervous. It's like I know that everything is going to be okay, but I do have a little bit of PTSD from just being in LA during quarantine, during COVID, during inflation was traumatic. Okay. So in my mind, I'm like, damn, I don't want to like that hustle culture is overrated, but I'm not lazy either. I'll do whatever it takes, but I'm just so over that traumatic chapter in my life. I just do not want to relive the 24/7 hustle and bustle, all of the different jobs, you know what I mean? And all of the dreading when rent is due and always having enough just in time. It's just so much. But I don't think it's going to be like that this time. But see how I'm stressing? See how my anxiety is getting to me? I don't like being this person. Small towns can have a cult like influence. Now, this video is not to bash small towns, it's not to bash down south. At the end of the day, me being from this small town made me who I am today. Let me cook real quick. Let me cook. There are three types of small town people, maybe a little bit more, and you can list them down below, but these are the main three that come to mind for me. You love your small town and that's it. Meaning you were born here, you were raised here, it's all you know, and this is your bubble. You're happy with it, like you fit in here, it's cool, whatever. You're gonna always want to come back home, and that's fine. The second type of person, you hate your small town, but you're okay with making the best of it. Some people don't like where they are, but they make peace with where they are. They convince themselves that, okay, this is the world that I was born into, or the life that I was born into, and this is just it. Like, the third type of person has to get the fuck out, and that's me. I clearly don't belong here. But as I mentioned before, small towns are like cults because the mindset can get in your head. If everyone is telling you you should be realistic and you should put your dreams and passions away because it's never going to happen for you, you're going to ruin your life if you even try to pursue it. You don't know anyone in these big cities that you want to frequent in, all these things. Eventually, you're gonna kind of start believing it, even if you don't consciously believe it. And we don't want that. And not everyone in my life feels that way. You'd be amazed. A lot of people who may not be happy with their lives, but they made peace with their life, they'll live through you. There's moments where I'll be discouraged and someone will DM me and be like, hey, I'm from Sugar Ditch, Mississippi, and I love your content. I literally live through you. You give me so much hope and joy. Keep going for your dreams. And that's a reminder for me that, like, damn, like, I got to keep going. You know what I mean? This isn't just about me anymore. It's like motivating other people to pursue things that they're passionate about. I do like the hunger of being from a small town, though. Being from a small town, there's not a lot of things that you have access to. There's not a lot of jobs. Even in like grade school, you have such a small pool of clubs and athletics to choose from. You literally just have to pick one and just try to like it. So when you get the opportunity to finally go for something that you genuinely are passionate about, the hunger is crazy and other people can sense that hunger as well. But the thought of being pulled into a direction that is scary and uncertain is so exhaustingly unpleasant. It's just like, damn, I wish I wanted to be a nurse or something. I mean, that's not basic, but I'm the type of person that if I'm passionate about something, I'm going to succeed in it. So if I was passionate about being a psychiatrist or a registered nurse, I would be that because that would be my purpose in life. but I want to be in an entertainment industry. I want to be an artist. I want to be a writer, all these things, or I am these things. And it's not necessarily hard. I feel like it's not hard if you're meant to do it. And on the journey, there are confirmations that you are going in the right direction. Even when doors are being closed in your face, you still feel that moving forward sensation. But despite all of the no's on your journey, you are there's some type of sign that's going to tell you to keep going. But I heard this somewhere and it makes so much sense. Life is actually more complicated when you don't move in the direction of your life purpose. When you're forcing yourself to fit into a box that's already available to you because it's the most convenient, you wonder why life is so unpleasant, why you feel so stagnant, why things are rarely going in your favor, because you're not supposed to be in that position. God, the universe, whatever you believe in, is telling you go in this direction. Why are you staying right there? So of course it's going to be made complicated, hard for you to force you to get up and move in the right direction. But I'm a child of God. So for the children of God watching this, God tests our faith all the time. He tests our faith in Him. Don't fail. And we're only human. We're gonna fail a lot, but don't get comfortable with failing just because, well, I'm human. God know I'm not strong or whatever. More vlogs to come, especially at this point in my life. Gonna document me moving and all that kind of stuff. More information on that soon. I'm gonna be on YouTube more often. I'm not gonna lie, the audience on YouTube is kind of mean. But tip of the day or night, whatever time you're watching this, do what scares you because deep down you know you're being called to do it. And you may say, well, how do you know? And my answer is, you're constantly trying to ignore it. That's how you know. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And hit that little notification button so you'll know the next time that I post. Show me some love, some likes, some shares, and all that stuff. Definitely subscribe. Yeah, I can't wait to see y'all next time. Peace out.